seems all the night's already. My hands full.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important... Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact...
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's it!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of build...
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we...
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had Nevertheless, I do have a few matters. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm...
Only sufficiently large pieces of plastrite, or specifically, vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adept. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price. You may ask me anything. And
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless.
Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmuring.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from...
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I...
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about... Then we'll never be short of more...
Of course. But how much information The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to this. Remember, this is a race against the clock.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, first we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It's...
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily... As it happens, we have some information about the material...
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like that. Why don't you stand there? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now! Let's follow them and see what we can find out!
What's the hurry?
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Catch the wind. Well, will you look at that? Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you...
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, they're...
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gamblers?
I've already told you. I don't need your information. If you still...
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent... It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and...
I won't...
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since...
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue, but here we are. Perhaps... yes.
Boss, I'm telling you something.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her forever.
Oh, you again.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here?
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians?
No, don't be angry.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And
I've heard about you two before. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the
you can't do this. This is Liyue Harbor. There are lots of
laws. No,
Really? So
that would be my stomach growling.
she's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but then of course you're still hungry. So,
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal.
kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take shit. After all, you can't. Psst. Do you think Shenhe might be an adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought...
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have.
Thank you.
She's really...
My hunger has now abated. Rather, though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch... If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, you're sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is...
Return to the mountains.
Enough about me. What are your plans?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part and now we're probably super behind.
I see. I heard something.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang, and were you interested in the content?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but however, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now—
Wow! You really don't, but having an Adeptus help out will make things—
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest—
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us.
Veto! That is not—
Really? But I hear that competition isn't as—
Look, we want to win this Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Baishu, what are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much—
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I did— Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is—
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know—
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset, as far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Com. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going—
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of—
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ning—
As well?
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one.
But without any
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of—
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already—
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew of— According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most— After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned. And luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode. And after cross—
That's great! But wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you—
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that— Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense.
Okay, we will be.
Ah!
Let's see. Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed...
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a mycelium? Vasily got to hear. What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? Oh, so many clouds.
I believe this is the abode. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite will look...
Really? Let Paimon see! Huh? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete.
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are.
Obey!
Dodge this!
Manifest! Obey! Manifest!
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? Manifest! Cryo Incarnate! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance. Unleash!
Whoa! We're gonna fall! Is everyone okay? Look! The Celiac disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
This will be frozen in Oh, so sorry. Freeze! Dodge this!
No one escapes my sight!
Obey! Unleash!
Do your master's bidding!
Manifest!
You will regret this!
Unleash!
Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it! Don't get frostbite! Dodge this! Freeze! What's the hurry?
Let it rain!
Cool it! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Cool it!
Let's spark.
Freeze!
By ordinance divine! Obey! Unleash!
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Ah! So, luckily there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Cool it! Freeze!
What's the hurry?
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this. Cool it. Dodge this.
No one escapes my...
Freeze. This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it. Dodge this. Freeze. Dodge this. So sorry. Cool it. What's the Dodge this. Freeze. Dodge this.
Obey! Cryo incarnate! Manifest! Obey!
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it. Freeze.
Let it rain.
What's the dodge this? Freeze.
Try not to.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it. Dodge this. Freeze. Don't push your luck.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it! Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it! What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Freeze!
Do your master's bidding!
Dodge this!
No one escapes my sight!
Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Dodge this! What's the hurry? Freeze! Push your luck, don't get frostbite. Dodge this! Cool it! What's the hurry? Dodge this! Freeze!
Let it rain!
What's the hurry? Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
Surrendering.
Don't push your luck. Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this! Freeze! Dodge this!
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite? Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge! That's true, but then again...
Plaustrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary. Only after being activated does Plostrite reveal its true nature.
Wow, Shenhe. You seem...
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like that.
Hold on a sec! Paimon just real. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it. But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna live?
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plostrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it, my safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this, you gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects.
Is it now? I'll go on ahead with the Plostrite. Let's meet at the building.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got...
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that it...
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulate! I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here and...
Shenhe! And Ningguang's little helper!
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No, but I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you...
In truth, it is the finest piece of plaster. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as a... Now, please excuse me. As you can see...
Shenhe! Just now on the way...
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about... Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but...
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique.
But I am not...
Shenhe?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode.
Well, Byron said that there are some...
No need. I said...
You can't do that. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy...
Okay.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head...
What's the hurry?
Hi there! Checking in, are we? Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of... So, business is booming for me today. Very...
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. Here are your keys. All right.
Shenhua, you should go get... Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Let's buy one for Shenhua, too. She can have it as a midnight...
All right. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door. See you tomorrow.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? Let's go and say hi.
One trusts you have met Shenhe.
So far, so good. Yeah.
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liu.
Cool. So, calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful.
Her Adeptus name. Why pray
Don't all Adeptus...
On this latter point, you are correct.
Oh, right. What? You knew already? So is...
Do you mean to say that she presents...
Well, to start with, her
yes. She was like one first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was... Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand...
That sounds so...
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of...
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced her Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered... It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours...
Oh, now Paimon gets...
You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth... Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time.
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she does...
Come on. Let's get moving.
Hey! So, Shenhe...
Master has relayed my situation to you, Aito.
Oh? How
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep. I was worried that something may have happened to you. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me. After all, Master is...
Sorry, Shenhua.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner. Because in my experience, Still, though you mistook me for an adept, for this,
To be fair, we've met our fair share. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it
Great! Well, now that we're all but before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little... After all, sunset vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to... Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Byron! And hey! People pipe...
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure this... Before we find some suitable plostrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at Once the plostrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is...
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment. I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plostrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plostrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Wait, I know you. You're the one who fought against the Vatuian Osile, right? Oh, sure enough, your reputation. Pleased to meet you. I'm Beto, captain of...
Beto? Are you here to join the...
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only...
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin. Probably the...
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler. I'm sure you've heard of them before. And...
Shenhua.
Good to meet you. Well, Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so...
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks. Wow. So Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you...
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3. Sounds great, but...
I think the plostrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remain... How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh.
Okay then. Alright, I'll go first. I have some leads on these. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress, I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang Yun? I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Ooh, what's the opera called? The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about... It's called The Divine Damsel of Devon...
There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Kamisato Arc. Suiyu!
Be still.
Mind the deluge. Cascade.
Adept's back. Be still.
Kamisato Arc. Suiyu!
You can't run! Judgment!
Seems like...
Strike! Quiver!
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
turning back! Strike! Flash!
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Storm the front! Quiver!
Ready, steady, go!
Strike! Glory to the Shogun!
Try not to enjoy.
You're toast!
To manifest eternity.